He may stay in the game long enough to go ahead and hit that. No. Let's say he got 14 threes because the record is 14, which is held by his former teammate Klay Thompson. And let's say they up 20 with 4 minutes left. Typically, he'll sit out the rest of that game, right? But let's say if he got 14 threes, he might stay in long enough and try and get that last 3-pointer to break the record. That's something he might do. But what I mean is, if they're up 30 and he can have 5 points, Steph Curry is sitting out the remainder of the fourth quarter. That's what he does. He does not chase stats. He don't give a damn about that. LeBron James, absolutely no way he sits out. We know this because December 1st of last year, sorry, I forgot the new year is here now. December 1st of last year, playing against my Phoenix Suns, this dude stayed in the game with 4 minutes left. They down 27 points. He had 6 points. He stat padded his way to get that 10 points to keep that bullshit streak going so that he can say, oh, he had his 10 points. That's stat padding at its finest, and there's no other way to describe it. Then on top of that, more examples of how selfish he is. This dude would go up to the line and shoot the technical free throws. LeBron James knows he's not a good free throw shooter. And then when they asked him about it at the press conference, he's gonna say he didn't think nothing was wrong with it. Like he said, well, he know Luka is capable of hitting big free throw, big shots down the stretch. But I would have been okay with either one of us doing it. Nigga, you're not good down the stretch at all, first off. And you damn sure not good at free throws down the stretch. So why the fuck would you walk your bum ass up? Matter of fact, that was against my Suns too. This is the game they cheated us on to help them win. But yeah, he went to the line and shot the technical free throw and fucking missed it. He could have cost them the game if they didn't cheat for them and give him 3 free throws after that. He missed one of them and made 2. Like, this is the selfish nature of LeBron James that Steph Curry would never do. Steph Curry shoots the technical free throws, sure. But guess what? Steph Curry is the greatest free throw shooter of all time, so he should. There's the difference. The unselfish nature of Steph Curry is when Kevin Durant was on the team, he allowed Kevin Durant to go ahead and flourish. You know, a lot of narratives were being saying, oh, Steph Curry, you needed Kevin Durant to save you. Oh, he got all the finals. Now, did Steph Curry want that last finals MVP in 2018? Yes, he did. Absolutely. He was trying his best to get it. I will point that out. That's obvious. But my point is that he's not stat padding games to make sure he get his numbers all the time. He doesn't do that. If they're down 30, he comes out the game. If they're up 30, he comes out the game. If it's the fourth quarter, he doesn't do that. His total stats. Oh yeah, we just read it. You said you nailed it. He commands so much attention without the ball. I ain't never seen LeBron do that. I could also argue Kobe and Jordan had the same effect. Like I said, they had the same effect, sure. They did because they both demanded so much attention. But the difference that kind of separates them is that Mike and Kobe couldn't scratch the floor as far as Steph Curry could. So his teammates be wide the hell open because they gotta, trap or try to force the ball out of his hand at such a far distance that they're nowhere near their man. But anyways, though, I'm gonna go ahead and head on to the close. We're gonna get ready to close this thing out. I know a lot of y'all came in a little later, but y'all can kind of touch on some of the ones that I touched on early if you want to about the Golden State Warriors season potentially being over because of Jimmy Butler. In case y'all don't know it, has been ruled out for the remainder of the season. He has He pretty much tore his ACL last night. Very unfortunate. And I pretty much was saying that I think Golden State should potentially consider buying Jimmy out and looking for another superstar or, star caliber player. So they can free up that money for next year. And if I'm Jimmy, I'm taking that player out so I can get that 50 million because no other team is going to give him that. Let's just be real. He's 36 years of age and he just had an ACL injury. That doesn't look good. And then, of course, LeBron not being an all-star this year. I mean, he's already confirmed to not be an all-star starter. But we're waiting to see will he make it as an all-star reserve. Pretty much the media has already said no. The players has already said no. So it's up to the coaches to basically come together and decide whether or not they pick LeBron as an all-star reserve. And it's going to look really bad for him to not make the All-Star game the year that the All-Star weekend is, hosted in LA where he currently plays. And then, of course, lastly, y'all just heard that segment, the Steph versus LeBron, debate. It would have been nice if some Bron Sexers were to come in here and try to debate me about it because I would absolutely obliterate them. But unfortunately, I got very limited fanboys. Maybe they up in the bigger channels live trying to ride LeBron nuts there. But either way, pretty much, this live ain't supposed to have been too long. Anyways, I currently we're basically approaching the hour mark, and definitely going to be doing a lot more lives and videos on this channel. So be in tune, stay tuned for that. And I appreciate the little people that came through to rock with me. Make sure you continue to stop through and stuff. Like I said, you're gonna be seeing a whole lot more of me now on this channel. Planning on building this one up. But until the next live, people, I'm gonna holler at y'all.